Okay, we are rolling.
Oh,
Hello, everybody. My name is Josh Crozier, senior high youth ministry intern, making a surprise appearance on 20 questions. But this is not about me. This is about Owen McClellan. Owen, say hi to the people.
hi, I'm Owen / Kira.
Let's jump right into it. First question I have for you, Owen, is what's your favorite snack of all time?
So I call them peenie babies. They're like the pretzels with the peanut butter stuffed inside, just the little
Oh,
bites of them. I could
yep.
eat those all day. By far my favorite.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I've never had those. I'm allergic to peanut butter, so those would
Oh,
kill me. But
that's
they look good,
yeah,
and they seem pretty popular. So
that's unfortunate.
I know. Yeah, it's tough, but I'm glad you can enjoy those.
Me too.
What is your favorite sport to play?
Sport to play is definitely
Yeah.
soccer, because I've been
Okay.
playing that competitively for a really long time.
Right on. When did you start?
Um, I think I was probably kindergarten or first grade, so 6 or 7 years
Okay.
old. Yeah.
Wow. That's been a long. Okay. Have you switched positions around? Have you played basically every position there is?
Almost
Uh,
all of them, yeah. When I
okay.
started, actually playing travel with a
Yeah.
team with all my friends, I was striker, so I was up top
Mm-hmm.
scoring all the time. And then I
Awesome.
gradually made my way all the way back to defense, and now I'm like center back, middle of the defense. So
Okay.
I've gone all
Wow.
the way through. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything except goalie then?
I was kind of like on my high school team, I've always
Yeah.
been like a third string or fourth string in case all of
No
our
way.
goalies happen to get injured. I was ready to
Okay.
step up. So yeah.
Yeah. Cool. What's been your favorite? Your favorite position?
I think left wing, which is in the midfield on the left side. And since I'm
Okay.
a righty, I would like dribble down the left side and then get it on my right foot and try and shoot.
Yeah.
And I got pretty good at that. So that was definitely my
Awesome.
favorite.
Cool. Cool. And then I kind of combined this one into two questions. So,
Mhm.
uh, what's your favorite sport to watch?
I think either soccer or football.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you feel like you're able to learn some from watching professional soccer matches? Do you think that helps your
Yeah.
game at all?
Yeah, and we're really encouraged to. Like my the
Yeah.
head coach at my school, it is his favorite team is also my favorite team, and he always tells us to watch them play, and I'm like, I'm on it. That's what I
Yeah.
do.
Okay. Cool. What's your team?
Liverpool.
All right. Awesome. Good stuff. Third question. Potatoes are one of my favorite foods because they can be cooked in so many different ways. Owen, if you were a potato and you could be cooked in one of those ways, what way would you be cooked?
I would just go with mashed potatoes. I'm not a huge
Okay.
potato fan, but mashed
Yeah.
potatoes are my favorite of the selection, so I'd have to go with
No
that.
way. Okay. Are mashed potatoes your favorite Thanksgiving uh, meal?
No, I'd have to go with turkey on that one.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. What's your favorite genre of music?
I'm not sure if it's like what it's called, but kind of
Okay.
pop rap.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
kind of, yeah, not straight rap, but also not like Taylor Swift pop. So
Okay.
an in between.
Sure. Yeah. So name a couple artists that you might listen to.
Um, like Brent Faiyaz,
Okay.
Juice World, who everybody
Hmm.
knows now, people like that. Post
Oh yeah,
Malone, maybe. Yeah,
for sure. Gotcha. You a Chance fan at all? Chance the
I am a
Rapper?
huge Chance fan.
Me too.
Actually, he is my wallpaper.
Hey, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
Coloring Book is one of my favorite albums of all time.
yeah, me too.
It's so good. Awesome. What is the strangest gift that you've ever received?
This was a hard one. I don't get very many strange gifts. I always have a list and I pretty much get what's on there. But I got this
Yeah.
one like puzzle thing from my great
Okay.
aunt, and it was just a whole bunch of super complex like little like wooden blocks and stuff.
Oh,
And I never figured out how to do it, and I barely even tried. So that was probably the strangest. I had no idea what it
yeah.
was.
Interesting. Is it one where you have to do a certain thing to unlock it, or was it mostly like putting pieces together
It's
to
like
create
putting
a
it
block?
together. It like
Yeah. I've
It
seen those.
it like comes in a cube and it's just a whole bunch of thin little pieces, and if you like
Yeah.
touch it, it fall apart. So you have to
Okay.
figure out how to put it back.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So Owen, I know that you're trying to earn your license, right? Have you gotten your 50 hours yet or whatever?
I'm close, but the
Okay.
DMVs are all closed right now, so it'll
Dang.
be soon.
Okay. Gotcha. What's been your favorite part about learning how to drive?
Um, I think overall it's pretty relaxing.
Yeah.
I mean, at first it's really nerve-wracking because you feel
Totally.
like you're gonna hit everything and everyone,
Yeah.
but after a while
Yeah.
it becomes really natural and it's
Uh-huh.
a nice feeling. Yeah.
Part of it's good to be cautious, right in the beginning. It's good to have those nerves just because
Yeah,
it is,
definitely.
yeah, it's a lot of pressure, but
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah,
Congrats. I hope you get it soon.
me too.
What is your ideal job, Owen?
I really want to be a physical therapist.
No way. Okay.
Yeah. So I've
Cool,
had
cool.
tons of injuries and I have dealt
Really?
with a lot of physical therapists and I really like what they do. And I'm just like, you know what? I think I could
Okay.
do that.
Bonus question. What's been like one of your worst injuries?
Worst, I broke my kneecap playing basketball
Oh,
and
wow.
I got tripped and like was going full speed and all my body weight hit my kneecap and I was really stubborn and didn't know it was broken for 2 months because like I'm an athlete. I'm like everybody falls over. It's probably a
Yeah,
bruise, and then it wasn't.
totally.
So
No.
yeah,
Wow, that's bad.
yeah.
Jeez. How long did that take you to heal from that?
At least a couple of years. It
Okay.
still kind of flares up sometimes.
Yeah.
It has some like inflammation in there, but it took a really long time to get it working right.
Okay. Jeez. Well, thank you for answering these. I've been throwing a lot of sort of impromptu questions your way, so you're handling this
Alrighty.
great. Appreciate it. Awesome. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Liverpool, England, because I've
I
been
think I know
wanting to
why.
see. Yeah, I wanted to see a game for so long, so I
Mm,
really want to go there.
okay, cool. And is that a flag? Sorry, in your room, is that a flag hanging up
That
of
is Scotland, and
Gotcha.
then on this side I have Sweden.
Sweden? Awesome.
Yeah.
Why Scotland and Sweden?
Um, Kind of my whole family heritage on both sides. We had
Gotcha.
of my parents. There's been family that came from Sweden, and we have some Scottish in us. And
Okay.
I just thought it'd be kind of cool if I had both of them. So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
sweet. That's awesome. Good stuff. If you could relate to like one character from a TV show or a movie,
Mhm.
is there anyone you feel particularly drawn to?
Um, this was a really hard one. I think I'd
Yeah.
have to like do some research of what I've
Yeah.
watched and figure out, but I had to go with Jim Halpert from The Office.
Jim Halpert. That's a good one.
A little
I
bit
can
of a
see it.
cliche, but yeah, like
I
kind of
mean,
kind of goofy, like
yeah,
playing pranks, but yeah.
right on. Cool. You're crushing it. Okay. Next question. What is one thing that you miss most about your older brother Ian now that he's moved off into North Park?
Well, a funny thing, he is home for the winter now,
Yeah.
but
Exciting.
what I miss most was probably someone else to keep my sister in check.
For
Because
sure.
I was getting in a little bit of trouble. Like I would tease her, but now there's another person. I'm
Gotcha.
like, yeah, yeah,
So it
yeah.
doesn't fall on you
Right,
all the
exactly.
time.
Yeah,
Right. Gotcha. Is it good to have him back?
yeah.
Um, what is the best season?
I gotta go with summer or fall. Kind of the in
Summer.
between of the two is
Oh, okay.
amazing.
Why?
Um, because well, middle of summer it's like too hot and sweaty and kind of gross, and then
For sure.
fall and winter it's so cold, but the kind of in between, like my
Yeah.
dad and I agree that 72 degrees Fahrenheit is like the perfect
Mm,
weather ever. And so
totally.
that's right what happens in like August and September. So yeah,
Yeah, and the leaves are like just changing colors, so it's perfect
yeah,
temperature to get outside, experience nature and the
yep,
world as it's
definitely.
changing. It's awesome. What's one thing that you're thankful for about 2020?
I gotta go with the long hair.
The
I
long
don't think I would
hair,
have
the
even experimented.
flow.
Yeah, I wouldn't have experimented with it if I hadn't been forced to not get one for 5 or 6 months.
Totally.
So yeah,
Yeah, and it helps to like stay like quarantined and like with your fam, right? And you're not like with a bunch of people, so it's
yeah,
nice to
yeah,
experiment a little bit
yeah.
for sure. Uh, what is your favorite Thanksgiving tradition?
When we visit family in Minnesota for Thanksgiving, go there. We have a big bingo game with everybody, and we all get little gifts from like the dollar store. And when you
Nice.
win, you get those. So that's a lot of fun.
That's awesome. That's crazy that you said that because I actually won this Starbucks mug from my
Really?
family's bingo match. Yeah,
Yeah, I have one
that's
that
so
says
fun.
Merry Christmas, and I use it all
Yeah,
year long.
that is awesome. Cool. Um, Next question is when you picture God, what do you see in your head? Um, yeah, what image comes to mind?
This one's kind of hard because I feel like I see nothing.
Hmm,
It doesn't look like a person or like
hmm,
a shape or a floating object. It's kind of just like a presence. So
hmm. Yeah,
yeah,
cool. Thank you. That is a hard question to answer, especially because God is so abstract and there's so many
yeah,
different ways to
definitely.
envision him. And but that's cool. I appreciate that you say that because um, yeah.
Mm.
Um, have you ever been to any national parks, Owen?
I've been to quite a few. Yeah, with my family, we've been to like Yellowstone, the Badlands, Grand Tetons, Mount Rushmore,
Wow.
stuff like that. And then
Okay.
and when we travel to Maine, there's Acadia National Park, which is like an hour away from where we stay. We go there
Okay.
all the time. Yeah,
Right on. That's sweet.
yeah.
You've done a lot of traveling. That's cool.
Yeah.
What's been a favorite of yours?
Um, I think Mount Rushmore was the craziest, and
Hmm.
there's the other one, like the Crazy Horse
Yeah.
thing. They were like, I think they're still building it, and they will forever. But we went there, and they were in the process, and we saw Mount Rushmore, and that was like so surreal.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right on. Cool. Cool. Next question. I know that you've been at camp several times, several years.
Hmm.
I had the privilege of being your counselor at Covenant Point,
Yeah.
even, and that was super fun. But what's been your favorite memory made at camp, Covenant Harbor, Covenant Point, anywhere really?
Tubing at Point.
Mm,
And I have one specific from 2 years
yeah.
ago. I was in the tube with Amos, someone in our
Okay.
cabin,
Yep.
and his older sister. And
Yeah.
him and I were in one tube, and his sister was in the other.
Yep.
And he said, "I'm going to jump." And I said, "Okay." And I just thought he was going to go in the water, but
Oh
he
no.
did like a spin onto the other tube
Wow.
and stuck the landing. And
That is
so that was
impressive.
very memorable.
Yeah. That's so fun. Tubing is one of my favorite things
Yeah.
ever about camp. It's such an experience.
Yeah.
Um, cool. Well, another question about your faith life. What's your favorite way to connect with God?
Um, I would have to say kind of being outside is a great way for me, and like specifically trying to connect with God would be like
Hmm.
just kind of like laying down and like staring at the sky and
Mm-hmm.
kind of like blanking out. I think that's really relaxing and calming.
Yeah, for sure.
There's definitely a connection.
Definitely. Yeah, I feel that. That's cool. Um, and Owen, what would you like to be known for? It's a very
um
broad question.
yeah, and I have
Let's see.
kind of a broad answer, but like
Okay.
being fun. I think I
Okay.
really like being fun and being comfortable
Yeah.
kind of wherever I am, as much as I
Totally.
can try to be. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think you do that very well.
Thank you.
You're a very fun person. So, um, what is your favorite part about Winnetka Covenant Youth Ministry?
I think it's really easy to fit in.
Mm,
Whatever we're doing, you always feel comfortable, and you never like kind of feel like an outsider.
yeah, gotcha. Cool, cool. And last question: what is one thing that you want the people to know about you Owen McClellan.
I hate winter.
Why?
I
Why do you hate
can't.
winter so much?
I can't stand it. I like the activities. I like what people do and what you can do in the
Yeah.
winter. But the weather, there is nothing
Okay.
nice about my hands and my toes being cold all the time. So yeah, that's all. I
Gotcha.
can't stand it.
Yeah, that makes it. But like the skiing and like sledding and ice skating, like that doesn't make up for it.
Not necessarily.
No.
Yeah, and like there's snow, which is great, but when it gets in your
Sure.
face and down your coat,
Yeah, it's the worst. You muted yourself, by the way. Excellent.
oh,
You're back on. No problem. Yeah. Well, those are all the questions that I have for us.
right.
You crushed it. I feel like I know so much more about you. And I'm glad that other people get to know you more too through this.
Mhm.
Um, Thank you so much,
Thank
Owen
you.
/ Kira.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, until next time,
Great.
20 questions for 2020.
Yeah.
Signing off.